Hello and welcome back to another episode of Survival Minecraft. So last episode I kind of did things different in kind of mostly a recap style. I really enjoyed doing that. So I think maybe I'll continue by kind of doing like as last episode a combination. So half of the video is a recap and the other half is well, not a recap, just me like right now, just in the present, I guess you could say. And after doing last episode, I realized. So basically, how I did it is just I recapped the things I could remember, but I left some things out. They weren't really that important, but this time I decided to do it a bit of a other way. If you just dig down here, we can find a chest. And basically, I wrote everything that I did in this. So that way it's a bit easier for me to recap all the things. On another note, which is I guess also a bit important, I have updated this Minecraft world now to 1.20.2. Before it was 1.20.1. And now I basically have a bit of a bare bones mod pack, you could say. So now it's only Fabric IP, I think it's called, and voice chat, simple voice chat, which I need for Project Hydra, obviously. So yeah, no recap mod. So no time lapses or normal time lapses. I think it's gonna be actually a pretty interesting challenge doing it without. Nothing against the mod, obviously. I love the mod, but I think I'm gonna try, at least for the next few episodes, to do it without replay mod. But yeah, now enough talking. Let's get to the recapping. So, it all started, of course, a long time ago. So, of course, I had to begin my day, as every good day, with a bit of fun chicken breeding, feeding. I don't know why I said breeding. And of course, after that, as it's usual, I started my daily hole mining with a bit of slime hunting on the side. So after a bit of mining, there came along a fun little Enderman. He definitely didn't want me to look at him at all. No, I don't. I hate that stupid Enderman. It's so annoying. I swear he wants to look at me. After that, I wanted to visit the villagers, and on the way there, I found a fun little horse, which after a while I managed to tame. After that, I got a new villager, the one with the loom. I don't know what it's called, but I got him to try and get a saddle. Turns out they sell beds, wool, everything you want, but not saddles. I don't know why I thought they sold saddles, but they don't. But after that, it went back to my daily hole mining session. And after I finished that, it got time for the floor. Except I messed up a bit and now the Enderman is stuck one block below the tile. I said, he wanted me to do that. Look at him. He's laughing at me. He's not mad, he's laughing. He, but after that whole thing was done and I finished the floor, I found some eggs, so I didn't know what to do with them, so I just threw them in there, cause why not? And then, then I got reminded by something very interesting. So if you go back to the guy that sells wool stuff, he also sells beds. So I can just buy a bunch of beds. And if you remember, two episodes ago, that I had a lot of fun stuff in the Nether, trying to get Netherite, but I didn't have enough beds, so I had to stop. But now, theoretically, of course, what if I just buy 3 shulkers of beds? And then went into the nether. Theoretically, of course, I would never do something like that. Also, I'd lie. So yeah, and of course, my two LAs also went with me. I, last time I went pretty well, so I don't think anything's gonna go wrong this time. I mean, sure, they catched on fire, but that also happened before and they were fine. I mean, the LAs know what they're doing, they're never gonna die. Okay, turns out this wasn't that safe for LAs. Yeah, so I did this for about an hour. I can't quite remember, I'm too lazy to look it up. But yeah, I spent quite a bit of time in there, and I think it went compared to the beds I used last time. Well, I think I got more lucky this time. I got a whole 14 out of it. And also I forgot about the try I already had, so I didn't think of making 4 netherite ingots. But we'll get to that, we're still in the nether, right? So, after a long time, I was finally done with all the things I did while netherite hunting. It was painful. So many explosions. But now, let's meet up with my LA. I did not expect it to be ghasty. Oof. I took care of the ghast. Went back to the overworld, of course. Smelted some netherite. So then, I went to sleep. Or at least I tried, but as you can clearly see, the bed was already occupied. I mean, there wasn't any space left on it for me. And yeah, that was a fun journey, wasn't it? In case you're curious, this is what I actually wrote for my notes. Yeah, oh right, and also I wrote this thing, which I want to do in this episode, of course, right now actually. So I found out a fun thingy, where I was just being bored down there. And I guess I'll show you what I found out, of course. So if I fly down here, now, looks, you may watch me, of course. So if I do this and let's also make it a bit nicer. And I'm gonna also make it one higher. There we go. Put that there, this here. And now I actually gotta do this. Throw that in there. There we go. Yeah, so what we got now is, like, when you go like to, most of the times, like a supermarket or so, and in the entrance there's like this little card thing that you can ride as a little kid. Yeah, this feels kind of like it. Like, so I thought maybe I could make like a little thingy here where you have like to pay and then it goes on. I know my basic redstone 1-on-1, so I think I'm able to pull it off. So basically I gotta... This is gonna be a bit complicated, I just realized. So basically my thought is there's gonna be water on this side and on that side. And there's gonna be a block here for when it's not activated. For when it's activated, this block pulls away. And then I need a water source here, obviously, so it works. So by having water on both sides, hopefully it will work. Let me test. Right, water source. And, whoops. And water source, yes, it works. Okay, great. That was my only worry, that it won't work. But it works. I feel like this is going to be unnecessarily complicated. Just for a little side thing. But I think it's going to fit in really nicely. And it's going to make it feel like more like a train station versus just so many things on the side other than train station, obviously. Like there's going to be I'm planning on doing many wacky shops and stuff and other things. Like for example, here is probably gonna be like a gunpowder shop. And with that I mean like that's where I'm gonna get my gunpowder. Come on. Looking good. Oh, never mind. Why is their block missing? Oh, don't tell me the word's so messed up. Wait. Now I'm confused. I don't think I was so... Wait. Huh? I was like pretty sure I messed up. Wait. Does it still work? It still works. Huh. Okay. That was odd. Alright. And now please still work. Where did the minecart it just went out of existence? What the heck? Huh? Where the heck did you go? Where? Huh? Now? Please don't go out of existence, please. Oh, that hurt. Oh. Okay, so I took a quick sleep break from this. So I apologize if my voice sounds a bit differently now. I think I'm gonna have to leave this for some other time. I apologize. I don't think it's impossible in any way. I still have some ideas I could do, but yeah, it's gonna take a while to do that. Now there is still some other stuff I want to talk about. First of all, obviously the last 2 episodes got a decent amount of views, to say the least. A lot of new people started watching this. And for those that want to watch the previous episodes, I recommend watching or start watching from episode 30. In some of the previous episodes, there's a lot of weird audio issues. You may notice for some of them. So I recommend just watching the world tour in episode 30. So yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And goodbye.